This one's pretty interesting. It says, dust traps solve mystery of planet formation. It says, the artist's impression shows a dust trap in the system OPHIRS 48. Apparently, we're naming stars after the Internal Revenue Service. Strange. There's a dust trap right in the center. It's called a star. Fortunately for these people, they go off on a tangent. They say, but because planets clearly exist, something must be providing these larger dust particles an opportunity to clump together in just the right way. Astronomers had suggested the existence of dust traps, but none have ever been found. These would be holding pins for the dust in the form of small vortices, which could serve to strongly concentrate larger dust grains. So concentrated, the dust could accumulate and grow into kilometer-sized parts, paving the way for planet formation. Well, sometimes you gotta wonder about what these astronomers are actually looking at when they go and use their telescopes. Because it's like, okay, they exist, yeah, nobody's gonna question that. But to say something must be providing these larger dust particles an opportunity to come together in the right way, they should have just looked at the stars and said, hey, it must be a star. The star is the dust trap. But none have ever been found. Oh yes, they have been found. There are many billions of them. They are holding pins for the dust. Yes, they are holding pins. Once material enters a star, it does not escape. The gravity is too strong. In the form of small vortices. Yes, there are vortices in there. It serves to strongly concentrate larger dust grains. Yes, that is correct as well. The star does that. And then it concentrates. The dust could accumulate and grow into kilometer-sized parts, paving the way for planet formation. Yes, it's because the material is clumped together with the star. The star is the new planet. As it gravitationally collapses, it shrinks and cools. And all the material that's left over in the center over many billions of years of shrinking and cooling, we call rocks and minerals. This is not hard to understand. I will link this at the bottom of the page, and I will help people out if they decide to ask me more questions about how this process happens. Basically, the star is the new planet, and the planet is the ancient star. I am surprised, almost shocked, as to how I've been reporting about this simple understanding for the past, 3 years plus. Yet nobody ever seems to speak up about it. It's still a mystery. You can't have planets forming from a bunch of dust. There's nothing to clump it together. This is the new planet. It's just moving about the galaxy, and then all this is just dust. It's already been smashed up remains of old planets that aren't going to reform into a planet. It doesn't work like that. But hopefully YouTube will continue to help me out. I've been finding more people online that actually understand what I'm talking about, and they understand that this is a paradigm that needs to be considered. But big money, big business interests, and big universities that have money to shell out aren't going to consider this because, well, it's an outsider. I'm an outsider. But to each his own.